Hello everyone, and welcome back to another installment in the series where I play guitar solos in the wrong genre over top of another genre. Today I'll be busting out my best licks over top of pop backing tracks. This might get weird, but that's what makes life fun, so buckle up and enjoy the ride. Before we get into it though, I want to quickly let you know that the holiday sale is on for a little bit longer over my course platform, samuraiguitartheory.com. There, I teach the system I use for making music from the ground up. If you want a deep look at how you can take your soloing to the next level, I'll recommend my course, The Craft of Soloing. Or if you want to learn music theory taught with a guitarist in mind, check out the Rudiments and the intermediate course, Beyond the Basics. These courses are professionally animated, so they look way better than anything I could do on my own, and it also makes the tough stuff easy to understand. For a little bit longer, everything over there is 50% off with promo code HOLIDAY21. You can find more at samuraiguitartheory.com. I'll also put up links in the description. Anyways, let's get to it. I like to start out these videos with an example of what an appropriately genre guitar solo would sound like over top of the genre of the day. Here is a pop solo over top of a pop backing track, which was made by my buddy Joel, aka Rest Acres. Here we go. So that's the thing. Ain't a whole lot of guitar solos over top of pop music these days, but it will be nice to imagine a world where they are still cool. To kick things off, I'm going to take that pop track that you just heard and play a microtonal solo over top of it. What is a microtonal solo, you may ask? Well, on a typical guitar like this one, I can play, for example, an A flat, and then my next fret up is an A. However, my fancy microtonal guitar here has tons more frets, and now instead of just being able to play an A flat and an A, I can play the note that's in between those two notes. The practical implication here is that it makes your guitar sound like it's part seasick, part out of tune, and part day drunk. Let's see how these qualities mix with pop music. It's always a bit of a battle to get those microtones in there, and it's definitely an acquired taste. Will a quarter tone be the next big thing in pop music? It's doubtful, but if BTS's next collab is with King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, you'll know who they got the idea from. Next up, I'm going to play a little bit of blues slide over top of a SoundCloud rap style track. Is hip hop like this considered pop music? Yes. Yes, it is. At least it is according to John McLucas, who made this track, and he's one of the best pop producers on YouTube, so I'm taking his word on it. Let's see what this sounds like. Well, if I'm being honest, it kind of gave off a little bit of lawyer blues dad trying to fit in with the kids' energy. But hey, I'm a dad. I also once almost quit music school to go into law, and I grew up playing the blues. So you know what? I guess it makes sense. And I personally enjoyed it. The next weird mashup that I'm going to attempt is a bit-crushed, jazz fusion-y style solo over top of an electro synth pop backing track. My buddy Pusher made this one, and I absolutely love this song. It's a sparkly, fun pop slammer of a jammer with lyrics that nicely capture the feeling of going through 20 existential crises at the same time. My kind of stuff. Let's go.
I can't believe it, I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. That really worked quite well. It worked so well, in fact, that I'm going to consider thumbs upping my own video. You know what? I am in fact gonna thumbs up this video because if you can't love yourself, how can you expect others to? All right, moving on, let's rewind to the year 2000. And for you youngsters out there, let me tell you what those glory days were like. Back then, Beanie Babies had a similar hype as NFTs. Nobody was on TikTok. We used ICQ. Nobody had a fade haircut. Instead, we just frosted our tips and loaded up with handfuls of gel. And instead of worrying about things like climate change, pandemics, massive amounts of digital misinformation and the like, teens like myself were more concerned about watching Wild on E without their parents knowing. They were good times. My soundtrack to this era was Blink-182 and the pop punk movement. Here is that music with a bluegrass guitar solo. After doing that one, I've come to realize that there is a good reason why it was the Mark, Tom, and Travis show, not the Mark, Tom, Travis, and Doc Watson show. It didn't work particularly well. I think we can all just move on and forget about that one. Next up, I'm gonna do something with an 80s vibe because that sound seems to be very popular right now. I'm gonna mash up some synthwave with Midwest Emo guitar. At least that's what I think this genre is called. I really don't know, but whenever I put on my Cordonero capo here, that's what you guys say I'm playing, so I'm just gonna trust you on that one. Is Synthwest Emo Wave a thing? And if not, can it be? I had a ton of fun when I made that backing track a year ago, and I had just as much fun jamming over top of it today. What a delight! And last for today, do you remember in 2012, there were a ton of bands that built their sound around going stomp, clap, hey! Well, I'm gonna take the pedalboard of doom that I built last week, which features some of my weirdest pedals, and play some of the nastiest tones that I can come up with over top of a stomp, clap, hey backing track. Shoegaze folk pop, let's do it. If I put my guitar in the carburetor while Mumford & Sons teamed up with a Mongolian throat singer to fight off an alien invasion, it might sound something like that. Not particularly pleasant, but certainly interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, playing the wrong genre over top of pop music. Remember that everything over at my course platform is 50% off for a little bit longer with promo code HOLIDAY21. When I was young, no one would have ever considered me musically gifted. I had to develop a simple linear system to get me to where I am now, and that's what I teach over there. These resources are what I wish I had when I was learning this stuff. You can find more information at samuraiguitartheory.com. I'll also put up links in the description. Thank you all for watching, and an extra big thank you to everyone who supports my channel through Patreon. If you want to check out another video like this one, hit that link up there. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and stay tuned for a wide range of musical content. Until next time, look after yourselves, look after each other, look after the planet. I'm Samurai Guitarist, and I'll see you again soon.